is Rick Keys Music Caravan, and I'm shaking my horns at you, wishing you all a potential very Merry Christmas. And this is Rick Keys, and I am in Oceanside, or you would call that Side, California. Hey, before I announce some of the music I'm going to play, let's start off with some important information. As y'all remember, in the last segment of world-renowned Rick Keys Music Caravan, there was a epidemic that occurred, and remember the what was his name, Vlad or Dracul? He was the Dracula type vampire. He came from well, actually, he didn't come from Transylvania. He came from his box. And in that box, his coffin, remember the coffin? It is a coffin, see that? He was in that box, and he had to go in there before he turned. And he was having a fling or an affair with the Wicked Witch of the West, Nancy. She's named after Nancy Pelosi. But anyway, he had to go back in the box, and in the interim, Nancy, the Wicked Witch, was looking for someone to lay her in the sands of Iwo Jima, and the sands of Osai, California. However, no one wanted to take her up on that. It Keys wasn't interested. X Keys wasn't interested. Me Keys not interested. The only one that was interested was Mummy Keys, and she'd already seen him naked, so they've kind of taken off, and all their shenanigans and enchantments are gone. And but in the interim, when Vlad Keys came out of his box, he had some sort of Transylvanian COVID that transferred. He wanted to transfer it to all of us, but didn't happen. That's why we all have masks on. So if you notice, let me tell you what happened to Vlad, or the Dracul. So he was so depressed, he went back in his coffin, and so that's where he's at right now. So you can see him. That's Dracul. He shrinks up a little bit in his coffin, and actually, he was told by someone in our federal government, that even though he was in a coffin, he still needed to wear a mask. So that's where Vlad is. But everyone else here, we're all afraid of getting that Transylvanian COVID. So we all have our masks on for Christmas. So let's see what's going on here before we get into the music. Okay. Oh, by the way, it looks like It Keys is actually got some new earrings. See those? Can you see those? Production. They're like little trailers. And you see It has his cool Christmas glasses on. And I think the trailer is in kind of memorializing the fact that Me Keys has his trailer down here in Osai. Where is that? Oh yeah, so there's Me Keys. So you see Me Keys. Oh, there's a chair in the way. All right, Me Keys. Production. There's Me Keys. So Me Keys has a mask on it, and Me Keys is a binary. Not sure if he's an American citizen, illegal alien, or alien from outer space. That's his teardrop here in Oceanside, California. He's been ordered to move it around and about downtown Oceanside. And so I guess Me Keys put up his board for a while, and the unknown, or the Phantom Surfer, is out there surfing in Osai, California. He doesn't need a mask, or she doesn't need a mask, or it doesn't need well, no, that's not it. The pronoun doesn't need a mask, because salt water is a good deterrent for COVID. So X Keys, you notice X Keys is flying again. X Keys got the mask on. And here's It Keys. He's the original member of the Keys family. It has its mask on, new earrings, and found another doll. Remember the voodoo doll that was giving him a pain in the penis? Well, that doll is gone, and he's got a nice Christmas doll that looks a little bit like him. Last but not least, we have inherited another Keys member, and not sure what this one is called. It's a binary also, so we've pretty much gone through. Let's just call this one pronoun keys. Make that easy. So that's pronoun keys. So pronoun keys is not sure if it is a pronoun, a verb, or an adverb. So that's pronoun keys. Pronoun keys actually has a doll similar to it keys, and everyone's masked up. Okay, so now that we all know what's happening here in Maskville, California, let's have the really important news coming up. All right, so really important news. RJ Michaud is going to be playing at Coomber's Craft Wines. Hold on. At least I can breathe now. I had that big old nose. All right, so RJ Michaud, great harmonica player, is going to be playing with Laura Chavez at the Coomber Craft Wines in Oceanside, California, and that's this Tuesday. If you don't have tickets, call and just reserve a seat for you, and then you pay when you get there. RJ Michaud, he is going to be with Laura Chavez at Coomber's Craft Wines. Another big name, not coming to Oceanside, but coming to San Diego, is Sugar Ray Rayford. Sugar Ray Rayford's going to be at Humphrey's Backstage. So that's a CD that he released last year that made it to my Rick Keys Music Caravan Top 2022 Blues Release album. So Sugar Ray Rayford, he's going to be at Humphrey's Backstage. This was an early Sugar Ray. Cool dude. All right. So now this is the period of time during Christmas time that Rick Keys and Santa Keys are making a list and checking it twice to see which blues album releases during 2023 will make it to Rick Keys' illustrious list, the Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Albums for 2023. Okay, these are ones that haven't made it yet, but they're under consideration and looks like they might be making it. Here's one from a new group called Until the Sun. So Enchantment's the title of that. You're going to hear some music from that. Really good music, by the way. This one's still under consideration, too. A lot of great songs from Greg Sover. His release 2023 is called His Story. So that one's still in contention of making that list. Here's another one that might make that list still. It's Chad Rupp and the Sugar Roots. The Devil Won't Get You. The devil doesn't get you. Hopefully, Reverend Keys get you and put you on the right path. Okay, so now here we go. So these three coming up are actually 2023 releases that made it to mine or Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Release Albums for 2023. First one is Weasel Malone Band, Desert Drive-In. Okay, just to let you know, not everyone makes it to Rick Keys' top 2023 blues album releases, especially the artists that aren't smart enough to figure out to send music to Rick Keys directly rather than going through some radio promoter. So don't hear any music, no chance to ever be played on the Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show or even make it to my list. All right, so that was Weasel Malone. And the criterion is just about every song has to be good or really good. Great instrumentals, great vocals, original music. So Weasel Malone fits that category. Here's another one. Deb Callahan. She has a release called Backbone, something that most of the people in Washington, D.C. don't have. It made it to top 2023, Deb Callahan, Backbone. So you're going to hear a lot of music from that one. Last but not least, Dyer Davis, Dog Bites Back, made it to the top 2023 blues release albums for Rick Keys. And if you didn't see my shirt, there it is. Rick Keys. What's it say? Country Christmas. And this is Rick Keys. You got all the Keys family back here. You've got X Keys. You've got It Keys with the little doll. You've got Pronoun Keys with the little doll. You've got Me Keys. And that's about it. Okay, so stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan coming up. You know how to listen now. I mean, if you're halfway intelligent, you should have learned to listen by the first time you watched the damn show. But anyway, you go to YouTube. Once you go to YouTube, you subscribe. And then you subscribe, you press a bell. That helps spread the good news of the Rick Keys Christmas family to all your friends, neighbors, and even your enemies. I don't care. We'll take anyone at this point. And also, what else we got? Oh, you want to like it. Nothing to dislike about Rick Keys unless you're a very liberal person, especially a liberal person who lives in New York or California. And then what else? Press those thumbs. That helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan to everyone. And you can also get it on Facebook or Facebook Meta. Look for Rick Keys, Keys Music Caravan. And what else can you do? Oh, you can get it on Facebook Meta, I said. YouTube we got. And the other one is Twitter or Twitter X. So stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan bringing you holiday tunes and music. Well, actually, it isn't going to be holiday tunes. This is going to be my blues that I chose. I might play some holiday music later. So stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan coming up. Everyone say mask, mask, mask. We love our mask, masks, mask. Give me a mask, give me a mask. Love my mask.